welcome to another episode of Buddies in the Book, Our Family Kitchen. So earlier on this morning, I made a cake, and you can click over here to see it. But my gran has come downstairs, and she's joining me to cook one of my favorite dishes. My gran is someone very special to me. She is the reason that my mom is so good at what she does, and she gives selflessly to all of us, and I think she's like my favorite person in the whole world. The dish that we're making is something that I have made my mom drive all the way to Benoni and get for me. She sent home little parcels just for me. So Ma, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for asking me to be here today.
It's a pleasure.
And it's make me feel so proud that I'm here with you to do the cooking.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so first we're going to be doing the spice mix. So Ma, what do you normally put in your spice mix? This is
the cinnamon,
black pepper
seed, coriander, small jeeru,
cloves, Star Anise, cardamom, and then
the big jeeru.
Okay, so we normally just roast them. I've got some in a pan over here with no oil. And then we put it in our spice mixer. So I've already got some in here, but I'm just going to add the last bit in. Why do you roast the spices, Mom?
To give the curry a better taste and aroma as well.
And who taught you how to make the spice mixes?
My mom.
And she used to sell masala, right?
Yeah, she used to. That's my mom's recipe.
Okay, I think this should be done. Just a little bit more. And then just pour this out into here, right?
Yes.
And that's our spice mix. Okay, so our spice mix is done and it smells amazing. I wish that you guys could smell it. So Ma, you were saying that your mom used to make it. So how did she used to make these spices?
My mom used to roast the masalas, all the cinnamon, the peppercorn, the small jeeru,
yeah,
and the big jeeru,
all of this stuff, right?
all of the stuff that we see here.
Yeah.
The clove, the
Star Anise.
Star Anise, the black pepper, cinnamon sticks.
She would roast it.
And then she used to stamp it with the stamper because we didn't have a machine those days.
Oh, with a stone, like by hand?
Yes, by hand.
Okay,
by hand.
wow.
And then she used to use the same masala to make meat and potatoes or chicken.
Is this why you make it and my mom makes it the same?
Yeah, that's why we make it, yes.
Okay.
Yes, our family.
Now we're going to move to the stove so my gran can start cooking. Okay, so like I said, we're making my favorite dish today, and it's meat and potatoes. The meat that we're using is lamb, and it's also curry meat. We like to use the bones, but some people don't like to do that. But it makes the meal taste better, and I just think I'm very used to it because it's what we used to do at home and what I still do at home. So Ma, tell me what you need, and then we can get started. What do we do first?
We're going to put it in the oil.
So do you want to do that?
Yes.
Just watch the pot. And we're just using normal sunflower oil.
Yes, we're using normal sunflower oil.
Okay.
The oil's got a heat.
And then? Oh, we just have to make it just hot.
Yes.
Here's a cloth.
We're going to put in the onions.
Is it hot? Watch your hand.
It's going to get hot.
Now that our oil is hot, Ma, what are we going to do?
We're going to put the onion in tag.
How much onion do we have?
We can use the whole onion. It was one whole onion.
One whole onion. And then what do you want the onion to do?
The onion's going to be brown slightly.
Can
you use this?
You can make this one. Okay, so the lamb that we're using is just under a kilo of curried lamb. Yeah, Ma, what are we going to do now that our onions are brown?
Yeah, we're going to use the turmeric powder.
Okay, you can put it in. So she's putting turmeric, red masala, quite a lot, because we like it quite spicy. Then,
The garam masala.
garam masala, jeeru, salt, a little more turmeric, some salt. Okay, do you want some of this? Some of the homemade masala that we made. And then you just want to mix that up, right?
Yes. Mix it up, Jamie.
And just make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. Okay, now
Use the red masala.
more red.
No.
Okay. And if you need to, you put add water, right? As you guys can see, we use a lot of ginger and garlic, so we buy it in quite a big container. Ma, okay. Do you want some water?
Yes, please.
And the water's for the gravy, right?
Yes. That's it. More.
Okay. And now how long do you leave this for?
About 20 minutes.
Okay. We'll see you in 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes, so we're just going to check on it. Ma, what do you think?
We leave it for another 10 minutes and then we put in the potatoes.
Because potatoes don't take very long.
No, potatoes don't take very long. They cook quickly.
Okay. Okay, so just before we put in our potatoes, we're going to be putting in some tomato. My gran grates hers, my mom doesn't. It depends on what you want to do. So Ma, we put the tomatoes in for the gravy, and now we're going to add in our potatoes.
Yes, that'll do.
And then you have the curry leaves as well. Why do you put that in afterwards?
Because it cooks with the potatoes.
And it gives it more fresh taste.
Yes.
And we're using about 4 potatoes cut in half.
That's what we did, yes.
And we just soak them in some water.
So we add in our curry leaves. So we can close the pot.
Okay, so our potatoes will be another 30 minutes. Just keep checking it. The whole meal though takes about 45 minutes to an hour depending on your stove and also depending on the meat that you're using. While that's cooking, we're also going to start on our beetroot salad. And a nice tip to know is that you can use cauliflower, cabbage, spinach, I think, for this meal as well. So it's very versatile and it can be accommodated to many different people's palates. Okay, so Ma and I have just got back from our walk, and before I serve you the food, which smells amazing, I just want to show you how to make this beetroot salad. I know that you can buy it from a store, but I think it's so much better when it's homemade. You can store it in one of these jars. This is an old jar that we had at home. Just make sure it's sterile. It goes with curry, it can go with a salad, it can go with roast that you've made. So it's very, very versatile. I'm just using some vinegar, some oil, white pepper, some sugar and some salt. Some people put chili into theirs. I'm not doing it today because obviously we've got the curry, but that's optional, and some people also put onion in theirs if that's what they want to do. So first I'm going to add all the vinegar in here. And the vinegar just gives it that like zesty taste. I'm going to be putting a little bit of the oil. I've just got a small teaspoon of the white pepper. another teaspoon of the sugar, and a little bit of salt. And then I'm just going to close this and shake it. And you can make dressings like this as well with jars, and then you can just store them in your fridge, which is really, really nice. So I'm just going to pour this over my beetroot. And then we're just going to leave that for a few seconds. And then a nice tip is that the jar that you've mixed it in, I'm just going to put my beetroot back into it, and it will store very well. So I'm just going to dish out the curry and we can eat. I'm just going to be cutting up the coriander or dhania. It's also known as flat leaf parsley. Thank you, Ma, for cooking this. So how long can we keep the masala that you've made?
Oh, mostly 2 months.
2 months in a jar.
Yeah, in a jar or a bottle.
Okay. And does it always look like this? Can you cut your potatoes a little bit smaller?
If you want to, yes.
Cut them
It's up to you, yes.
And then just with your beetroot salad, just watch how much pepper you put in. I put in quite a lot because that's what my family likes, but depending on what you guys like. I'm just going to sprinkle this over and then we can eat. Okay. We're just about to close, but about the rice, we use basmati rice or white rice. Lots of people use different things. There will be a recipe up on our website, but it's very, very easy. You just have a cup of rice and you cover it with water, let it boil, and then strain off the rice when you're done. But Ma, should we try some of the food that we've made?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so some potato, and then some meat. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Very good. It tastes very nice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. All the social media links will be down below as usual. Thank you all for joining me. The food was really delicious, and now I know how to make my favorite dish. Send us a picture of what you've made with your family using the hashtag Bunnies in the Bob. We always look forward to it. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Okay.